Twitch has been the kingpin of video game streaming for, quite some time now. I'm sure some competitors have kind of spurred up like Hitbox, but none of those really took off. Well, now there's finally a competitor that just might, and that's YouTube Gaming. YouTube Gaming consists of three main parts: the new gaming front end, a mobile app, and the new revamped live streaming backend. You can find the new gaming front end at gaming.youtube.com. It's a brand new separate website, but it still links to your YouTube account. When you first log in, you can import some of your subscriptions into YouTube Gaming that focus on video game content. It's important to note that your YouTube subscriptions are separate from your YouTube Gaming subscriptions. In fact, they're not even called subscriptions. The button just says add and has a little star next to it, almost like a favorites list. You can see that list of favorite channels over on the right-hand side of the page. Over on the left is a similar list, but with your favorite games instead. Up top is your search bar, where you can search for relevant videos, live streams, or even games. And then right in the center, you see two things: the featured area and your home feed. The featured area is exactly that. YouTube will feature some channels that are live and some videos that are interesting. And then right under it is your home feed, where you'll see your favorites, any new videos they uploaded, or anyone who's going live currently. YouTube Gaming's game pages are a bit more useful than Twitch's in my opinion. Not only do you get the current live streams happening for that game, but you also get a bunch of useful information. A description about the game, certain tabs made for specific videos like Let's Plays or reviews. Even a tab with your favorite channels who have uploaded videos related to that game. Next up are the live stream pages, which are fairly straightforward. Just a black web page with your video feed on the left and your chat on the right. That view works just fine on a full screen browser window, but if you have a large monitor, chances are you're not using your browser in full screen. You have it in a windowed mode, and this view doesn't really work with that. The way around this is to go to the native YouTube live streaming page, which is easy. You just go up to the address bar and remove the gaming part of the URL. This way you can get a better use of your screen real estate in a small browser window. In regards to the chat, unfortunately, you can't get an embed code for it. So, for example, we have our own live page on Squeaky. We can embed the video feed right on the page, but we can't embed the chat, which we can do with Twitch. We would need to use our own custom chat server or redirect people back to the YouTube page, and that's kind of a bummer. The chat column also has a couple other tabs. It has the details tab, which is exactly what it sounds like, the details for your live stream, and the suggested tab, which shows you relevant videos or live streams you can watch after your current live stream is done. The second pillar is the mobile app, which you can get on iOS and Android, and it uses the same material design that you see on the web pages and every other Google app. The interface is pretty much the same, but more compressed to fit the smaller screen. The app is made for quick navigation using swipes, not taps, just simple swipes left and right and up and down. You can still tap, of course, but I find it much easier to kind of just move my finger from one side of the screen to the other. Videos and live streams work just like they do in the normal YouTube app. You can see them portrait mode to see all the information, or move your phone landscape to see the full screen version. You can even swipe the video down to give it a little picture-in-picture effect while you browse through the rest of the app. The live chat works too. It just replaces what would normally be the standard comment section in the normal YouTube app. Now, this new front-end and mobile app look really nice, but there wouldn't be any use without a revamp of YouTube's live streaming, and that's exactly what they did with the launch of YouTube Gaming. This works in the same way Twitch would. You set up your video encoder with your stream key, and then you hit start broadcasting. There are a couple cool features that YouTube has over Twitch in their live streaming service. For example, you actually have a kind of DVR function where you can scroll back to a previous point in the live stream and continue it from there instead of having to wait for the archive to go up. You also have quality options for all streams, not just popular streamers. So if you have a bad connection, you can bump it down to 480, or if you have a really great connection, bump it up to 1080p 60. Overall, YouTube Gaming seems pretty neat, and in fact, I'm a little bit more inclined to try to stream on YouTube over Twitch. Why? Well, because YouTube has some really cool features, and it seems like it's a bit easier to get noticed. The popular page is mostly filled with people with 5, 10, 15 viewers because, not a lot of people are using it, as opposed to, the hundreds of thousands of people using Twitch. So, it'll be an interesting thing to watch. Is it YouTube Gaming ready to take over Twitch? Probably not, but competition is always a good thing.